Welcome to Faithful Reflections, the audio devotional ministry of the Girl Read Your Bible Study Group. Here, each devotional is designed to offer a daily dose of spiritual nourishment, inspiring you to build a deeper connection with God through His Word. Join us here often as we reflect on God's promises and explore how His timeless truths guide, strengthen, and inspire us in our daily lives. Today's devotional, Dwelling, Not Doing, The Key to Soul Rest, is written by me, Jen Rowland. As a monthly contributor for the Girl Read Your Bible Study Group, I'm grateful to be a part of this supportive community where I can share encouraging messages that uplift and empower women on their faith journey. For years, I lived a hurried lifestyle. I woke up at 4:40 a.m., was out the door by 5:30, and arrived at work by 6:30. I rarely stopped moving, but even when I did, my mind kept racing. Life was full, but my cup was empty. I was running on fumes, doing little to replenish my soul. My health suffered. My marriage suffered. I even put my safety and the safety of others at risk. One morning, while driving to work pregnant and exhausted from burning the candle at both ends, I fell asleep at the wheel and crashed into the car in front of me. That accident was a wake-up call, but change didn't come easily. Even after stepping away from full-time work to care for my daughter, I brought the same hustle mentality with me. If I wasn't doing something productive, I felt like I was failing. I didn't know how to rest, let alone how to rest in God. But eventually, in His mercy, God slowed me down. He revealed that the root of my exhaustion wasn't just my schedule, it was my striving. I was seeking purpose in performance instead of His presence. As the seasons begin to shift from summer to fall, I'm reminded again that slowing down isn't weakness. It's wisdom. Like the trees shedding their leaves to prepare for winter, we too are invited to let go of what no longer serves us and dwell in what sustains us. Jesus invites us, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls." Matthew 11:28-29 NIV. When we come to Jesus, we find more than momentary relief. We find soul-level rest, deep, lasting renewal that starts from the inside out. We were created for communion with God, not just to believe in Him, but to abide in Him. Spending time in His presence isn't a luxury, it's a lifeline. It's where we hear His voice. It's where we quiet the noise of the world and tune into His truth. It's where we notice the anxious thoughts that drive us and learn to redirect our attention to what is pure, lovely, and praiseworthy. Where your attention dwells is what dwells within you. If you're not dwelling in God's presence, something else is filling the space, likely fear, doubt, anxiety, bitterness, or resentment. When we choose to embrace stillness with God, He gently brings our wounds to the surface, not to shame us, but to heal us. He invites us to release what we were never meant to carry and receive what we were always meant to hold: His peace, His truth, and His all-encompassing love. This is where true renewal begins, in silence, in surrender, in slow, sacred moments where we stop striving and simply abide with the one who loves us most. I've learned that when I prioritize time with God, everything else flows from that place of rest. Doors open, coincidences happen, divine appointments become part of everyday life, and I can move forward embodying God's peace. Even when my circumstances don't change, I do. I become anchored instead of anxious and grounded instead of grasping for control. Soul rest doesn't come from less doing. It comes from deeper dwelling in the presence of God. It's not about managing your schedule better. It's about realigning your soul to God's unforced rhythms of grace. What might change in your life if you chose to dwell with God instead of doing for Him? What is He inviting you to release so He can renew what's been depleted and restore the parts of you that have been running on empty? If you're weary, You're not alone. But you are invited to come, to rest, and to dwell in the presence of the Lord. Not because you've earned it, but because communion with God is what you were created for. Thank you for joining us today. To learn more about the Girl Read Your Bible Study Group, including our mission, upcoming events, and how you can get involved, please select the GRYBSG tab located on our website at womensglobalsupportnetwork.org.